So today we will be showing you a few items which you can use for your MEP generator set to hook this up. One of the big things is the contactor, which you want to use to actually time delay switch on and off your load or hook up your load to your generator. And here we have a 60 amp 3-phase Allen Bradley type A60 contactor with an auxiliary contact right here, and the coil is hooked up here, which has 120 volts in this particular case. This contactor is a 100-A60N3, and this can switch up to 15 kW, which is fully sufficient for our MEP 003 generator. On a 02, you may want to use a smaller one. And the way we hook this up to our circuit board here, which you can see here, is that we have an input, and we have this relay over here on this side has a normally open contact. And these two terminals here are the COM and the normally open. And we drill in a hole to accommodate one of those type of connectors or receptacles. They simply screw in. You drill your hole, you put this in, and then we use the green and the red wire for the 24 volt system for our external start switch, and we're using the black and the white one to hook up to our contactor. Now you can mount this contactor inside or on the generator, and basically on the incoming L1, L2, L3, you're going to hook 3 wires. They should have at least 4 gauge, 6 gauge may work, but it's a little bit tight. 4 gauge stranded copper conductor, SOOW type cable will be fine. So you go from here to your regular output. I will show you this here in a minute. I have to move the camera for this. So the power comes from the generator after the breakers into here, and then from here on T1, T2, and T3, you will go to wherever equipment you want to go to. This is the contactor. Then it's going to be wired in. You take basically the first phase of your generator. This will put out power pretty much immediately as soon as the generator starts up. That means you're going to be taking off some 220, 230 volts here. And against between two phases. If you go to the neutral, you will take about 120. So what you do is you wire your supply from here to the connector to the black one. It goes then in. We're using this cable with it basically. I'll show you this here. Once this receptacle has been installed, you can just simply use this cable in the case that the contactor is installed outside, and it just screws in like so, you know. Now, they don't recommend to run 120 volt AC and 24 volt DC over the same cable, so you may want to get 2 of them, one for AC, one for DC, high voltage, low voltage. In our case, what we did is we also have a 24 volt DC coil operated contactor, and that one can run, you can run both of them over here. I have the manual ready. Like I said, we will be sending this out tomorrow. All of this is explained in detail on how to hook this up here. But basically what happens is with our board is what this does is these 2 dip switches, number 2 and number 3, will control the timing of this contactor. And in the warm-up phase, you can wait 1 minute or 5 minutes before this is going to turn on, and then when the power, when you want to shut it off, when the input signal goes off, this will immediately shut off, and then the generator will run without any load attached to it for either 1 or 5 minutes, depending on what you select this for. Now, this board here is extremely rugged, and the fuse holders are special fuse holders. They're high vibration, high impact, and high G fuse holders, which we have used for many of years. And you can see this is really difficult to actually get the fuse out. And the way this is designed, this cannot come loose. And what we do on those circuit boards is we apply a special glue underneath the capacitors prior to them being soldered on. And the only reason why those boards are not conformal coated yet is since we just built them and we did a test run on it. Once they're conformal coated, they're going to look like very much like the other circuit board, which are already in the generator installed, the original boards came with them. All of these components have either industrial, extended range, or military grade. They have a very high accuracy. They will last for a very long time. I have designed circuit boards for a long time, and some of these boards have been out there for the last 15, 20 years I designed, and they're still operational today. So you can be assured that you will get a high quality board which is very rugged and durable and will